Bryan Fonseca here at Superstars for Hope WWE Wrestlemania All Access event here in New York City. Here with Naomi now, one of the faces of the women's revolution in WWE. Eight-time women's champion, just to make sure? Okay. Here joined by Mark Henry now, world's strongest man. Are you still the world's strongest man?
I'm old, man. Once was, always is.
You're obviously at the forefront of the women's revolution. To see it culminate in this main event, how special does that make this for you?
Let's see. Growing up in WWE and now as the mom of 3 girls, 12, 10, and 8, having our women headline WrestleMania for the first time in 35 years is equal part pride and a feeling of accomplishment for our women.
A friend of yours came back recently, Roman Reigns. I'm wondering your thoughts on him just making what I felt like was a quick return, given the magnitude of his announcement.
Sure. Well, and he'll tell you he credits that to early detection. So Roman has had a history with leukemia, and so when we did the blood work, we were able to detect it very quickly, and he was able to get treated very quickly. You know, you never know with a disease like that when it could set in, how deep it could be, you know, how much treatment you're gonna have. But the fact that he is back and healthy and looking to get back on a full-time schedule with us after WrestleMania is awesome.
Your title run in 2011, probably one of my favorites of this decade, I would say. Before that happened, did you at all think at some point that it wasn't gonna be possible, and did you already write off like, hey, I might never get that chance?
No, never. Never. I always have a lot of confidence in myself, in my abilities, and where I was in the business. I had already been on the precipice of being champion and had injuries. So it was just a matter of time of getting everything ready and being healthy and being ready to go when the opportunity presented itself.
Was it ever hard to sort of fight the stigma of, oh, you're Ric Flair's daughter, so people might think you have it easy, but you know, you're obviously working your way and things like that?
I still fight that every day.
Yeah.
And I think in 20 years, people are going to look back and feel stupid. My dad's not putting in the work, and he reminds me every morning that I did this on my own. I'm proud to be his daughter. I'm proud to continue his legacy. But he didn't pass the torch, I took it.
Yeah.
And he never main evented WrestleMania.
Do you rub that in his face?
No. He knows how good I am.
And with the women's main eventing WrestleMania now, that kind of gives you something to strive for also. I feel like that's something.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, it's something I definitely want to obtain, or that's a dream, you know. I wasn't sure if I would ever even be on WrestleMania, and just to see where I am now, where we all are now, is very inspiring. It's very motivating, and it just makes you want to keep kicking ass week in and week out, year in and year out.
What's it like working with Zelina Vega? You guys obviously have a good like on-camera relationship. What's that dynamic like? Because I feel like that's something that's really, really worked.
Yeah, Zelina helped me so much in NXT, helped me in SmackDown. I say Zelina is my sister. I help Zelina, Zelina helped me. But Zelina is so great, helped me so much. I hope, no break, I hope long time. Zelina, Andrade, representing the Latin blood, every Latinos in America and in the world, the Mexican, the Puerto Rican, everyone.
This is a big WrestleMania, but also big for the women, you know, main eventing finally.
Also, it is the women, right?
Yes. Could you just speak to the significance of that? And did you ever think that in your lifetime that it would be possible?
You know, I think that I'm always a can-do person. I always believe, like, whatever that ceiling is, crash through it and then keep on going. So I've never doubted the possibility for women to be whatever it was that they wanted to do. I have 2 daughters of my own, so I felt like I set an example for them from the time that they were born, that whatever it is that you're passionate about, you can do.
This is an opportunity not only for fans, not only for our superstars, but this is a win for women in sports. This is a win for women in business and media all around the world. You know, our women are the headline. They are the main event of WrestleMania.
What is your favorite moment from WrestleMania history?
You know what? It was Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 25 in Houston, Texas.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I think part 2 might have been better when they had their rematch the following year. I don't know if you agree with that.
For me, it was still 25. So for me, I always remember that was my favorite match because it was just like so much. And at the end, I'm like, I can breathe again.
You're the best wrestler in the world. I'm gonna just come out and say that. Are you going to get Brock Lesnar out of here? Are you going to officially send him to the UFC?
Well, you know what? That's up to him and what he wants to do. But at the end of the day, I am going to beat him at WrestleMania and take the Universal Championship. So if he wants to come back and get a rematch, I'll be glad to give him a shot at my title.
There you go. All right, that's it here from the World Trade Center, WrestleMania All Access Week. Bryan Fonseca signing off.